y'all. This is Jenny. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. So today I'm here to film a flip through of my swap journal with Misti. Misti, I call her Misti Salsa, but it's maybe Misti Sosa. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I need to ask her that. Anyways, so I don't know if this is going up before or after I receive hers, but I wanted to document what she's getting so she can watch the video. I feel like she's like me and she likes surprises, but she'd probably be like totally fine with watching it just to be excited, waiting on it to come. Or she may be one some of you that's like, no, I didn't want to watch because I want to be surprised. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and film a flip through. So maybe y'all can get some ideas, or maybe you're just seeing that, okay, so I've added a little bit of different style to this because, I mean, obviously it's a Jenny journal all day long, but I wanted to add, like, you know, I wanted to channel my inner Madeline at Madeline Diet Designs and do a fun, like, super massive, ridiculously southern overkill, you know, tassel. This still probably isn't as crazy as Madeline's are, but her tassels are fabulous. And then channel my inner Leah at Thrifty Day and have all the things, you know, poking out. And so my journal from Misti, y'all, I just opened it and it is so much fun. And it has all the things, you know, way more than this. But anyways, okay, so, and then, you know, it's all Jenny inside. But we did a swap. This is mine to her. I will link her Instagram below. She's not on YouTube. She just started making journals, I think this year, but I just love Misti. She's just an amazing customer of mine, and I just love her journals that she shares over there on Instagram. So y'all go check her out, show her some love. So I'm going to get into this. Okay, so the tassel does come off, and I just put this little plushy ornament like this so she can use it somewhere else or on another journal or whatever. And then I put my cute little deer that I've been using this year on here, and, you know, just all the things. A bell, a fun little I want to say squishy, but that's not the word, like a rubber type ornament from Hobby Lobby of hot cocoa or peppermint mocha or whatever that is. And then I gave her one of my little vintage Cabbage Patch Kid charms because she is having a couple of grandbabies. I'm pretty sure due like right after Christmas, but so the one born in January, I thought this would be so cute to you know, just this would be the year that it would kind of document that happening. So anyways, all the fun things in that tassel. And y'all know me, I have to lay it all out. I'm so extra sometimes. So I gave her this scrap of fabric I just cut me off a tiny bit just to document having it. But I got this. It was like a sample from the shop. Y'all, several of y'all have asked me, I do not remember the Etsy shop that I got this little deer fabric from. This has been years ago, but he sent a sample from that shop of this fabric, and it was already cut, this wide strip. So I just kept it and used it for the closure on this, but it's got these little bitty mice, and they're all sleeping and eating and in the stocking and in the snow globe. They're just so cute. And I thought perfect for this journal. And then I grabbed this giant plushy bow at Dollar General this year. Excuse me, y'all. All of this glitter, not dust, but like glitter and the flocked trees and all this stuff. It's like floating around my craft space. Anyways, I thought this was so cute to put on this journal. I was going to put it on the side, which she can move it to, but I decided to just pin it on this fabric. So that is the closure. And I don't know, I feel like this come off somewhere. This goes on here somewhere. I just altered the paper clip with those little Santa hats and added a bow. This is a 3 signature, I mean, it has just a few pages per signature, so it's not a ton of pages, so that hopefully she can use it up over one Christmas, but it may take her a couple. We'll see. Put bells all on the little center of the signatures. Use this adorable little duck fabric trim I got in an estate sale this past year. Oh, is that not fabulous? She actually picked this as her cover too, so even though she's not crazy about the little bowed geese, they must be growing on her. I forced them on her because she chose the one with the little bitty bit of the duck with the bows. A little bit of velvet trim, doily, burlap, and this fabulous deer fabric. Thank you all who have bought a journal from me this Christmas. I sold 18 Christmas journals, and I was just so happy, and I'm so grateful to all of you. But she wanted one on her cover with this little peppermint swirl flower or rosette. And then the back, this is just from a vintage tablecloth. So on the inside, I used this beautiful fabric. I think this was also from Madeline last Christmas in one of her Christmas packs. But it's got just poinsettias, and it's pinks and reds and greens and ivories. And then I did the back, inside of the back with this, just this, it's a fabric, it's like a faux fur, faux snowy type fabric. And then this doily for a pocket on the inside. Put this little Santa Brad, this tiny little Santa Brad. And then I made some of these with y'all. You probably haven't seen this video yet, but I was doing a 12 days of junk journal ideas leading up to Christmas, and this was the first one. And I just used some of this cute little vellum from Michael's this year on the inside of this cardstock. And then I wanted to use these gift tags that I feel like we're all like, what do we do with those? So I made pockets on all the tags, and then I put more tags down in the pockets. So there should be a video coming of me making those with y'all. This was a Christmas card, and I just put some stickles on here. Put a little bow there. She can Velcro this down, or maybe put a photo back there, behind the door. Just some Christmas light trim, or not trim, just an embellishment. Here's another one of those tags with the vellum. This has the vellum trees. And then I had a lot of leftover circles and scallops from punching these, so I just made a little tab up top and put one of these fun little bows. This was from an Ideals book page, and I don't know, I just thought this may represent her as a little girl, and I know she had 2 daughters, but I just love personalizing journals, so I don't know, I just thought that was so pretty. And then a piece of this, I think this was a piece of fabric from France, if I'm not mistaken, that my friend Arlene had sent me years ago. And it's just got the blue and the pinkish red. I don't know. I just thought that was so pretty. And maybe she could journal about, you know, her thoughts as a little girl at Christmas time or something. Speaking of, I do know she lost her mom when she was really little. And I know that her mom's favorite flower was blue daisy. So I put a little piece of blue daisy trim here. Just you know, so, you know, just bring her a little joy at Christmas time. Thinking about her. So this, I was trying to cover up the back of this Ideals book page, and I did it with this tissue paper, but I'd also put a, so at first I put one of these coin envelopes here, but it still just didn't look right, so then I layered over tissue paper, and then made a little pocket out of, or kept the pocket of the policy envelope, and made this little layaway tag to just go right down in there. And then I made some ruffles. I think I did a shorts, well, I filmed a shorts and an Instagram reel of this, but hopefully I've posted it by the time you see this. But I just made some music paper ruffles and put cute little edges on those. There's one more somewhere in there, but on this one I put these felt ornaments I left these on this page open so that if she wants to glue them, she can, but she may just want to keep where you see playing the little Christmas bingo. So I just left it like that where she can close it if she wants. Cut this off if she wants to. Here's a fun page of cookies. I know she loves to bake. She's an amazing like artist as far as cakes and stuff goes. She also has an Instagram for that, but so I wanted a page with cookies in here. A popcorn bag because, you know, Christmas movies. A little squirrel because we're both kind of scatterbrained. A squirrel little matching game card, and then a Santa playing card. And then I made a belly band out of this really fun trim. I think I got this from Walmart last year, y'all, and it's just so bright and fun. And I stitched that over this My Favorite Things songbook page and just put a little card right here, and I needed to hold it down with something, so I just put a little paper clip there. Vintage kids book page from the night before Christmas, I think it was. Yeah. And then I just left that little kitty right there. Here's one of my bingo gift cards. I actually remembered to circle the 25 on this one. I keep forgetting to do that. This is actually a pocket from the side with the Santa trim. And I just used one of these little labels and put a little gold bows and, you know, just drew a little bit around it. And she could either cut this or stick a photo here and here. That's probably what I would do, just stick a picture. Cut out this card from this cute gift wrap that I actually used for all the girl gifts this year. I think this was from Walmart last year. And then put some more of those felt ornaments. This is also a pocket. Y'all, I made her a little add-on stuff, and I should have taken some of this stuff and stuffed it in the pockets. In fact, let me just do that. Let me just stick a little something in the pockets in the journal. So here's a little embossed tag and a little of the faux stamp washi stuck down. Little stitched tag. We'll just put that in here. And then I guess I need to put something in Santa's little pocket. Let's see, here's some little stickers. And another little playing card. We'll put that right there. So these are actually silverware holders from Hobby Lobby. The only ones I found this year, there's one in here. Let's see. It's in here somewhere, but it's more of just a classic looking like Christmas, like red and gold, which is fine like this. It's reds. But I didn't see these cutesy ones this year. These are from a couple years ago, I think. Here's the other side of where I just glued that tissue paper over this Ideals book page and put some tinsel trim. Again, a little squirrel. I did some of these tool shaker ornament packaging. These were from Tim Holtz, but I know that Jessica at Paper Terrace actually did a tutorial a few days ago using, I think it was printables of these and doing shakers, and they were so cute. Here's a little vintage gift tag. How cute is this with the little kitty and that little girl? So cute. That's a little pocket. This is actually a pocket as well. Let me just stick this. There's also some little things down in there. I'm going to put that right there. This is a gift tag from Ollie's this year. And I just stitched it on and made it a little tuck spot. So here, let me go ahead and add. Let me add something. There's a cute little cake recipe card. Just add those right there. Again, cakes, you know. So I thought this little sticker of her holding her little plate of cupcakes would be perfect right there. Just a little bow. This is actually off of this. is how it came in the center. I pulled it off and put it right here with this little ruffle. More of that gift wrap. And this page, oh, so much fun. I did an Instagram reel of this. This was inspired by Jules of Tyler. She did a tutorial showing how she did these. This is so much fun to add on a little something to your Christmas journals. So cute, isn't it? You just little peek through the side. Like, look, you can see the night before Christmas. Is that not so cute? This was super thin, super old magazine paper from, it's like a cake recipe, or I don't remember, you know, making cakes or something. Anyways, I had to fold it over and, what's the word, hinge the papers together. So I just left this because, and then I glued down this page. I was trying to reinforce it. That's what I'm trying to say. I glued down this page, but I thought she could actually glue down a whole page right here and here and have like a whole extra page in her journal. So I just left that there. Then we have the green paper, and I'm actually going to put this right there. Y'all know it's hard for me to leave a pocket empty. I know she likes roosters, so I thought this was such a cute little Christmas craft page. This is some more fun gift wrap. This was from TJ Maxx last year. Here's another music paper ruffle with the leftover scallop from the tag, and then from this one actually. And then I just put some tulle and a Santa face there. Again, two little girls. I thought was cute for this Ideals book page to be the center. This actually had a poem with it called Two Stockings. And I think I put it, let me see, in her, I hope I did, in with her stuff. But it's just a poem. It's titled, I think, Two Little Stockings. I thought, again, she could reminisce about the days, you know. Or maybe in the future, the little girls growing up together as cousins. And then this is also a pocket. I actually forgot to put her Home Alone card in here, so we'll do that right there. Just put some stickers on the center of this. Another beautiful cake page. That candle, isn't that just so cozy? This magazine page is super old. I just glued this wrapping paper onto this little page. This page had a little rooster, so it had to go in this journal. Flashcards, some just little eyelash trim and a sticker. Here's her floating pocket. And this is pocket here and a pocket here. I shared about these on many videos back, making these. A vintage coaster. This was a fun tag. It's just one of those giant tags, and I covered it with music paper. Just put all the layers up here, and then cut this from a Christmas card and made a pocket out of it. And so I put one of these little shaker gift tags. Obviously this is bulky. She can take it out of the journal, but wouldn't this be a fun gift tag on a gift? And then this beautiful deer paper from Michael's. And then the last signature, y'all, if I'm trying to rush, I'm sorry. My grandbabies all just showed, well, 3 of the 5 just showed up, and my daughters were getting ready here in a little bit to go to an event I go to every year. It's my son-in-law's mom. She owns a dance studio in town, and she has a Christmas, like a really semi-formal / formal fancy Christmas event. You know, you buy plates, and it's like dinner in a theater type thing to watch the ballet and dances, and it's kind of like a fundraiser for her business each year. Anyways, they come over every year on this day. My daughter, that's like the stylist of all of us, she gets us all ready. I think she's only doing our hair this year. I'm in charge of my own makeup, but she comes and gets ready. They hang out over here all day. It's just fun every single December. I think this is our 5th or 6th year. Anyways, so I hear the kids squealing, so I'm trying to hurry. But they love coming in Gigi's craft room, you know, and it's not safe at all. So this is just a card that is blank on the front, like a frame. She can slide a photo down in here. And then here's one of the little paper clips I made. Uh-oh, this was holding two things. Where did I feel like this was holding something else down, but I don't know where it went. Anyways, this is one of my little bubble cards I made this year and signed Jen's junk on there. And that just goes right there. This was the inside of a, like a Southern Christmas type book. It says Christmas Journal. I think it was Southern Living or something like that. I can't even remember, y'all. Another coaster. I just put two back to back so that the side wouldn't be empty, you know. Vintage children's book page. More vintage magazine page. Baby quilts. I thought that's so cute, you know, because, again, the two babies coming. This is the other ruffle I did with the little cat sticker. This adorable deer paper had to go in here. And this is the center of this signature. I mean, how amazing does this cheesecake look? And then I just made her a little booklet with some avocado dyed paper inside of this little Santa surprise card. Some Tim Holtz paper. Y'all, I had to quit adding the things, you know, because it was just growing too big. So I don't know if I made these with y'all. Maybe I'll do this on the 12 days, but it was just altered CD pockets using vintage greeting cards. This was the one I made for her with the little puppy dog. And then here's another altered paper clip. I love those. And I know, Misty, you're not a big fan of the pink or the mauve and blue, but I mean, you have to appreciate and love this page with this tree. And this, well, she does love the 50s. I feel like this is from the 50s, not the 90s pink and blue. But this had to go in your journal. A little game piece of a little girl, the back of her hat, or little Santa hat. And this blue daisy trim, a little piece of it. And then on this page I had, this isn't, well, this glittery is Stickles, but this is actually some things I got at Michael's. You get 3 different colors in the set for like $2, or when it was on sale it was like $2. It's called Shimmer Glue. And I can see why it's only $2, but it's actually cute. I was hoping it would give the same effect as like Nouveau Drops or Stickles, but I mean, it does. It gives a shimmer. I put it here and there. Put some washi down here. It's just weird because when it dries, it actually dries flat instead of raised up, which I guess is kind of a plus in some ways. But anyways. So I just signed the card in here, put different washies. And then in the back, just put this, another one of these little bags or utensil holders. I don't know, I just thought that black and white trim was pretty over the faux fur. So, I had so much fun making this. And it did take me a little longer, and I apologize. But to be honest, which I know y'all don't care, I'm talking to Misty now, I guess. But doing this, when it's a swap type thing, it's like I want my heart to be all in, and I don't want it to just be repetitive. I mean, yes, I did make her things that I did put in the others, but I wanted to personalize them more, if that makes sense, which I always do if I know who's getting the journal. But yes, I just needed a little more time. I just didn't want to do it. I did a lot of it at the same time, obviously, the cover, stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, I just wanted it to be more special since it was personalized. And again, I did each custom journal like that. But as far as the ones that weren't customized, they were a little more repetitive. Y'all know I don't really do the same thing in anything. But how did I do? How did I do doing all the layers? I'm loving it. Loving it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this flip through. I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you check back, hit the notification bell, because I'll be posting. I'll probably journal about tonight and all that and share that. So anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.